Hello, my name's Tom Trish, and I'm here with Paul and George. My story's a little bit different. I'm a second steel generation. My father started in 1934 with Republic Steel in Massillon, Ohio, down where Paul worked. He died in 1962. He had 27 years of service. My mother didn't receive one penny of pension. Of course, at the time, I didn't know it. I was only 7 years old. The ERISA law wasn't in effect till '74. He died in '62. She never got any health care from surviving spouse. We didn't negotiate it then. So as I got older, I just wondered why my mother struggled so much as I was growing up as a young man. I couldn't go to the school. I went to high school. They couldn't teach me about what happened. So I got into the trade movement. So now I worked for the Teamsters for 5 years and then decided to go with the steelworkers. The Republic Steel in Massillon, it's a coal finish plant. I've been there 30 years. And I've been union officials. Mostly I've been the insurance rep for 30 years. I've been doing insurance because I don't want people to go and paying bills that they shouldn't be paying. But my story is that I've been there 30 years. I've been through 8 companies, 3 bankruptcies. And I'm also with Paul and people, LTV, you know, in Cleveland. None of the retirees got any health care. Paul don't have health care. I'm fortunate because we started a Viva plan, which was a plan to start health care for the retirees again. But I'm fortunate I work for a company that's contributing that money. And it's kind of funny because you talk about national security. We make a lot of government things where I work. And somehow the country let the Mexicans buy Republic Steel. So now we're owned by the Mexicans. And I don't quite understand why we let them do it. Because just like Perry Rubber over in Massillon, you know, they let Perry Rubber go. And now all the surgical gloves comes from foreign countries. And now we have so many infections. My wife's a nurse for 38 years. The gloves aren't sterile. They come in a box. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here with Paul, and I fight for pensions and I fight for health care, and especially retirees. But it looks like we're headed back the same way my father was, you know. No pension and no health care.
I have a pension, but I can't find it.
Yeah, and he's got a pension, he can't find it. So
it's in the PBGC.
PBGC, and that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, we have pensions, and they keep taking more and more off of it.
Absolutely.
I work at Republic Steel.
41 years.
41 years.
41 years.
Tell you what they're taking from you once you get it.
And I've seen guys leave, come and go. I've seen guys leave. They took early outs. They gave them a big bonus, $700 on top of everything.
Yep.
Then they yanked it out from under them 3 or 4 years later.
Absolutely. Okay,
now you go from $2,000 or $3,000 a month then down to $400.
Yep.
You can't live on that.
Nope.
And that's what they're doing now. They just took another, I'd say, average $200 off every guy that's either retired or collecting a pension. They've taken another $200 off of them. So where's it stop? I mean,
until we stop it.
You can't retire.
That's right.
You can't go from $2,000 or $3,000 a month to $400 or less. No insurance. No, this can't be done.
Healthcare keeps going up.
If my wife was here, she couldn't make it, but she wanted to come. But
if they would honor
really wanted
the defined benefit,
oh yeah,
they could make it.
But lie, you know.
Yep.
Tell you one thing, do another. Show me. If you're going to do all this stuff, show me. Talk. Show me. I've heard enough talk.
And John, this leads us to one more thing. A lot of people here in government, they have pensions. It doesn't guarantee that your pensions are safe.
No.
It doesn't guarantee. If there's ever an example, how many people will remember in the 70s where if you went to a steel mill or to the Ford Motor Company or Hercules, you work 30 years, you walk out with a pension, and you walk out with benefits. How many people our age remember that? I mean, that was life. That was it.
I got one for you. My brother works at Timken right now. He had 30 years in last October. Now he can retire. They offered him $10,000 cash. pay his medical, and $2,554 a month. There's nobody here that's getting that. Not from Republic Steel.
And
Not from Republic Steel.
And if you look at Republic workers, I worked there 16 and a half years. I was one of the first to leave under the $10,000 buyout. I didn't get the buyout. My pension now is worth $167 a year for my 16 and a half years, so I figure by then gas will be $167 a gallon. So, I mean, if you're happy with the way things are going right now in Washington, you stay status quo. If you're not, we are the swing state. We are the people that can put Democrats in office that can change the direction of the nation. And if there's ever a chance for change, it's now. And if it's ever going to happen, it has to be now. And I think we have the best candidate available right now. I think John will do it. How can they attack him? He's 4 tours in Iraq. He's got 4 kids. He's been 14 years in the Air Force. I mean, of course, they attacked Kerry when Bush was, let's see, he didn't go to practice. And he went to war, so I'm sorry, they can't attack you on that. But what I'm saying is, you know, we really have an opportunity here. And if everybody here goes back and calls their relatives, that's all we're asking you to do. Call your relatives and say, hey, listen, we met this John Boccieri tonight. We think he's going to be a great congressman. He's going to represent us. We need to get him. We need to do the grassroots that they don't know how to do. And with that, John, I need to introduce elected officials around here. Yeah. We got John Ferraro, our county prosecutor.